Hola guys and girls, and welcome to the team builder of the first rounds of the playoffs, the quarterfinals for the championship of the league, or the semifinals of the conference championship, however you want to see it. Either way, it's the first of 3 games standing in the way of us getting the overall championship of the league. And we are facing none other than JacubAsAlways, aka coach of the Green Bay Pikachus. He was the first seed in our conference, not only division. We end up being the 3rd seed, and that's why we're facing in this. The other one who got further was Johnny GB. He is facing ICBA in the other match, so we are facing one of them in the next match, which is nice because both of them are actually people we lost to in the regular league, so we can get some nice revenge. But looking at this match, Jakub, we actually defeated pretty big in a 5-0 manner last time, mainly because he built a team which was not very prepared for the team I brought, so I could play very safe basically throughout the match. It was a decently long match, and I didn't have to make a lot of predictions. I just could like basically play safe around his mons and then will them down, and in the end basically killed all of them and only lost one in the process. So yeah, that's basically history between the two of us. But his team actually got some changes, same as mine. His are a bit more big than my changes, so yeah, let me go with this team real quick. He got the Megaladios, the Excadrill, Tapu Fini, Chestnut, Tornadus T, Gigalith, Umbreon, Chandelure, Electivire, Piloswine, and Linoon. His Z-move users are the Excadrill, Tornadus Therian, and the Electivire. So 2 big changes he made. He changed his Megaladias, which he had before, for Megaladios. I personally don't agree with that change, but he said Megaladios fits his playstyle better, and that's the most important thing. Doesn't matter what the majority or other people say, you have to be the most comfortable with your mons, so your choice is in the end what matters. And then he switched out, what did he switch out for Linoon? What did he have before that? I think Ariados, yeah, right, he doesn't have Sticky Whip anymore, but now he has the potential of extreme speed, belly drum shenanigans with his Linoon, so that is a bit more threatening. I think Linoon is a bigger problem for my team than potentially Sticky Whip for Ariados, and I think Megaladios is actually a smaller problem than Megaladias, so that is very nice. But yeah, that's his team. Let's go over mine, and like you can see already from the 6 right here, I actually brought mon-wise the same exact team as last time. These are the same 6 mons I brought in our last match, but this has a reason which I want to talk about after I showed you all the mons. But yeah, let's go over basically. They got Scizor, once again, same speed, outspeeds Megaladios, Ice Crash, Poison Jab, Ice Shot. This time I don't have Punishment, because I don't expect Ladios to be a Calm Mindset. The most threatening he could bring would be a Dragon Dance variant. A special Dragon Dance variant is because he basically just needs the speed, so my Scizor can revenge kill him, and then he can just Thunderbolt, Dragon Pulse, Psyshock, for example, something like this. Very threatening to my team. I didn't even talk about threats on this team. Yeah, Sandcore, I'm not worried because I still have a Skarmory. So other big threats are of course Megaladios, the Tornadus, depending on the set. Last time we brought a very weird set, was like Chilan Berry from a Digger Speed, but that even didn't come. So yeah, I'm definitely seeing expecting some improvement there. And then the Chandelure and the Electivire potentially as well, depending on if that is a Z-Mon, because with the right Z-move, it can actually run through my walls, because Skarmory, Manoric don't deal with Electric well, and they just leave like Z Fire Punch for, for my Roserade, and boom, he is gone through my walls. I only have my offensive mons left, and the Linoon, of course, if I let belly drum up and it can just screen sweep me, I like my walls so that are weakened. Mainly the Skarmory gets weakened by, for example, Excadrill or something like that, which it has to deal with as well. So Linoon could be a potential big threat as well. But now, let's go with our mons. So, like you can see here, Sneasel, only change from last time is I don't have Punishment anymore. Instead of a Pursuit, so potentially Pursuit Trap the Ladios, I can potentially Pursuit Trap the Chandelure, which was showing to be a big problem last time. The team I brought last time, which is basically the same I bring this time, just mon-wise, doesn't deal too well with the with the Chandelure, with Energy Ball, Fire Blast, all this good stuff. If it's a choice variant, I can play better around it, but if not, it can change up moves, then that is a problem. So I have Sneasel here to potentially Pursuit Trap that, or Pursuit Trap the Ladios, of course, if he doesn't get a Dragon Dance up. And that, of course, need the Life Up Ice Shard, so I can get some Revenge Kill shenanigans going on versus the Ladios. But yeah, that's Gesundheit, that's Sneasel for you. Next up we got German Wings, which actually the exact same Ladios as last time. Last time it didn't do anything, it just died to the Tornadus because it did go for knockoff. So yeah, alright, it did go for knockoff and then I switched out. So yeah, it didn't do anything actually with the Scarf. With the Trick Scarf I have still left for the Umbreon, and then Thunderbolt for Fini, Thunderbolt for Tornadus, Breaker Meteor for a lot of mons, and then Psyshock for like the stuff I want to hit on the physical side, which are more especially bulky. So yeah, same as last time, basically mainly because it didn't do a lot last time. I still can see some potential there if I can trick the Umbreon. That would be very nice. Umbreon is a big pain to take down. I only have one mon with super effective move versus it, which is my Blaziken. So tricking that and basically forcing it to either wish and get a free, allow me a free switch into something to set up potentially or something, or him forcing him to foul play over and over again, which refuses him any recovery, would be very nice. So I'm looking forward to tricking the Umbreon. Other than that, just nice range killer over versus team. I can potentially come down to a Dragon Dance speed type versus his Mega Latios, and I can see who can choose a Draco or Dragon move on the other side off. So yeah, one of the ways to range kill him once he gets a Dragon Dance up, of course I have to rely on the, the speed type. He might not even be speed type if he's not max speed and he's like speed creep or something. But either way, that's Latios. Next up, we got Skarmory, which has a little change. Right now, it has the... Actually, I don't think I had Rocky Helmet in the match. I had leftovers. I think I've changed it to leftovers. But either way, Skarmory, Brave Bird, Roost, Whirlwind, Starfog. This time I don't have Defog. This time I have Whirlwind, mainly because last time Exeter could potentially beat me, even if he was an SD set, stuff like that, if I don't have Whirlwind. So that's why I have it there. And of course, for the threat of DD Latios and the Linoon, so I can Whirlwind those out. Then I have Brave Bird as my main move. Same as last time, Roost for recovery, and then Starfog for Starfrogging purpose, of course. The EVs are different last time. Last time I was way more specially bulky, but this time I want to be more physically bulky. This is actually enough physical bulk so I can live a +6 Shadow Claw from the Linoon. It's not a 2-hit KO element. +6 Linoon can 2-hit KO me with Shadow Claw, and that is the best thing he has to hit me. So I can basically live that, Whirlwind about, or go for damage to potentially kill him, depending on the range he's at. But either way, it's mainly there for the Excadrill and the Linoon, and then potentially can wall some other stuff depending on movesets. This time I think he will have the Heat Wave on the Tornadus. That was a big thing last time. He didn't have Heat Wave to hit my Skarmory, so I could wall it indefinitely. So yeah, that is Skarmory for you. And yeah, good for physical Latios, good for Excadrill and Linoon, of course. But yeah, next time we got Blaziken, same set as last time. Sky Uppercut, Thunder Punch, Shadow Claw, Sword Sense. The only thing that changed this time is I have Electrium Z over Shadownium Z. Ghostium Z, there we go, Shadownium is on an item. But yeah, Z, Thunder Punch, mainly for the Finny. Like I said, he still has 2 good checks to this thing, which are Finny and the Latios. This time not Mega Latios anymore, but since Mega Latios is not as bulky as Mega Latios, and usually not run as bulky as Mega Latios, I don't think I need the Ghostium Z, so I decide for Electrium Z to OHKO the Finny potentially. I could run Poison Jab actually over Thunder Punch. I was thinking about that because then I can hit the Finny still, even before a bit more damage, and I can hit the Chestnut as well because like you see I don't have actually a fire move right here. But I decide over Thunder Punch because it does hit the Tornadus fast, and if I can set up, then I don't need the Thunder Punch over the Poison Jab, so that after Speed Boost I do outspeed the Tornadus and I can kill it after rocks with a Thunder Punch. Let's decide for that, because in my opinion I think Tornadus was more likely to come than the Chestnut. So in the end I decided for that, and then of course Electrium Z for that. If I would have had Poison Jab, of course it would be Poisonium Z. But either way, Sky Uppercut once again there, if you don't remember from last time, because he has the Umbreon. Umbreon likes to Wish Protect, and I don't want to Hijunking into Protect. So that's why I've run Sky Uppercut, because the next most powerful move I can run, barring Superpower, which of course would reduce our attack. But this is a sweeping variant of Blaziken with Sword Dance, so I don't want to reduce my attack. Let's decide to Sky Uppercut. It's stronger than the, Brick Break. It has a 10% chance to miss, but the extra power is very nice, and some calcs I made versus Umbreon versus Excadrill and all this good stuff. Basically, mons I would have to hit a fighting attack with, and it's the strongest move versus Chestnut as well, in case he brings that. Next up, we got Roserade, same spread as last time, offensive Roserade, enough speed to outspeed, this has once again enough speed to, I think, at +1, I outspeed a Scarf, no wait, +2 outspeed is Scarf Excadrill, and +1 outspeed max speed Tornadus Therian. There we go. Then there we go. Roserade, enough speed to outspeed the max speed Tapu Fini, Slash Bomb, Giga Drain, Hidden Power Ground, and Synthesis. Last time I had the Toxic over Hidden Power Ground. This time I decided to go for Hidden Power Ground because last time he basically had a free switch into the Chandelure every time I brought in the Roserade. Chandelure was a big problem for my team, so this time I want to have something to hit it with the Hidden Power Ground. Can still take on the Fini very well. And Hidden Ground hits the Excadrill potentially as well. But Excadrill, of course, doesn't like taking offensive Giga Drains like last time you saw in the match. So, yeah, Hidden Power Ground mainly there for the Chandelure, so I can't give it a free switch. Because, like I said, Chandelure is a decently big problem to my team. If he's not Scarf, actually outspeed him, I can go for Hidden Power Grounds and stuff, which is Technician boosted. Like I see, I have not Natural Cure, because the most times I'm going to switch this thing in is on the top of Fini, and then Terrain is going to be up, so I don't need Natural Cure. And, of course, it does boost the Hidden Power Ground damage, which is like the main thing. Then Synthesis, basically the same reason as last time, does well versus team. He does not take on the hits from this too well. I sadly do not have Dazzling Gleam. I wanted to have Synthesis still on this because I needed some kind of good recovery. Since I'm offensive for the Finny, because otherwise I'm potentially 2-hit out by an offensive Ice Beam. This way, I'm fast in it. I can always get out, go for Synthesis and all this good stuff. So yeah, because Giga Drain recovery is sadly not enough, at least in my opinion. But yeah, that is the Roserade. I can't hit the Latios too effectively, which is not a big problem because it's mostly more offensive, and I have some good switches to that, mainly in the next one. And What was I talking about? And I can't hit the chestnut super effectively, sadly, because of course Slash Bomb is immune. If he's bulletproof, he might be overgrow, which I don't think. But if he's bulletproof, he's immune to Slash Bomb and he resists Giga Ray Hit Power Ground. But like I said, chestnut not as likely to break as the other ones. And last but not least, we got the Milotic Pre-Snack. Exact same set as last time. It's called Ice Beam, Haste, Recover, Leftovers. Special defensive to take on the Latios, special defensive to take on the Tornadus, and enough physical build to take potentially one Earthquake from Excadrill or Psyshocks from the Latios, or physical hits from the Tornadus and stuff like that. Basically mixed defensive, but mainly special defensive. Scald, main attacking move, Ice Beam for stuff like the Tornadus, stuff like the Latios, stuff like the... I think that's it. What do you call it? Chestnut, there we go. Not Channel Chestnut, of course, and then Haste to get rid of boost on potentially the Dragon Dancing, Latios, and stuff like that. And then Recover, of course, for recovery. Nothing too much to talk about that. This is actually my defensive core of Skarmory, physically defensive, this more especially bulky. And this is just there to take on top of Philly, because last time he brought a Philly variant which actually could trap my Melodic, would beat it 1v1. And so I need a good switch into that once again in my Roserade. So, why is my team so similar last time? What is my game plan going into this? Because, like you know, you have usually the disadvantage if you go to a rematch and you won. And especially now, since I basically have this same mons, last time my winning strategy is not basically the same as sweep and Blaziken. Last time I didn't have to sweep because I could just play safe. But this goes into the plan I will have in this match. I will have the same exact mons, so we'll have a feeling that I'm probably bringing very similar mons, which I'm doing. And last time I played very safe, very safe. Throughout the game, I always switched this in on this. Like I said, I made drinking game out of how often I switch in the Roserade to the Finny. So what I'm gonna change, or what my plan basically is, to use the exact same mons and gonna play very safe. Like last time, exactly like last time in the first few turns. And after that, at some point, I'm gonna decide I flip the switch, and then I'm gonna switch to very aggressive play and catch him on some over-prediction because he thinks I will play safe again. For example, like, I have Roserade once again versus Finny, and instead of going for a safe Slash Bomb with Giga Ray, I'm gonna double out with something like the, like my Scizor predicting the Channel Loss. Plays like this, basically. It's just an example. I'm going to play very aggressive and try to catch him on some over predictions. I will, of course, first check what his game plan is, because his game plan, of course, has to change a little bit than compared to last time, because that didn't go very well. But either way, that's basically my plan. Basically conditioning him into, this is going to be a very similar match to last time. So he's going to try to predict over me, and then at some point I'm going to flip the switch and I'm going to try to catch him on all these over predictions. He's going to go for thinking that I will make the safe play like I did last time. But yeah, like I said, for that, I will play very safe the first few turns to basically conditioning him, because if I play aggressive from the start, he's gonna see through that, and he might just play safe at the beginning as well, because that's what most players do. They play safe at the beginning, and once they see what the opponent switches into, they start making predictions. But yeah, like I said, that's basically my game plan. Using the same mons brings him in the mindset as well that it's going to be a pretty similar match like last time. But then I flip the switch and boom, I can hopefully catch some over predictions. It might hurt me as well if he just keeps playing safe, but I think that's the best way to go around it. Other than that, if he brings a very similar team, which I doubt, because like I said, that was a huge mistake last time on his part. If he brings that again, I of course can just play the same way again and just win through that. But if he brings a pretty different team, I think that is the way to go. And yeah, that's basically all for Teambuilder. If you got any questions on that, leave in the comments. Let me think what you think about the team and the plan, whatever. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow for the match. Quarterfinals of the ICBA. 3 games away from our championship. Maybe potentially 2 after that. Maybe potentially not even any game. Like a whole new season after that. But yeah, I will see you for tomorrow's match. See you there. Ciao.